My question here is the agenda is the PySpark to learn, right?
Yes, yes, PySpark
Okay,
only.
okay, fine.
Purely PySpark. Okay, this is not the project, guys. I'm again telling you, this is not the project. So project related implementation we already completed in our different courses. So you can explore it on our website www.cleverstudies.in. This is completely tutorials. Okay, we want to teach you from the beginning. If let's say you have a zero knowledge in PySpark, but you have some knowledge in SQL or Python, but you don't have a knowledge in a Spark. So for them, it is very helpful. If you want to become a data engineer, you have to learn PySpark. Okay, PySpark and Spark SQL. You should have a command to clear interviews, to work on real time, to work on especially Databricks, whatever is the platform, cloud platform or on premise. Okay, which is a very much popular tool for not only data engineers but also data science ML engineers. But here why I mentioned data engineers, I can also mention PySpark is zero to hero or end to end or in-depth knowledge. So I can say that fancy words, but I want to make it clear that these sessions are mainly focusing on data engineering side. Okay, what we generally do in our companies, okay, as a data engineer, that portion we are going to cover. I make it very simple and also covered almost all important topics which are required to clear any interview of a data engineer, especially Spark side, and also to work as a data engineer along with the Databricks as a data engineer. Irrespective of whether it is a cloud platform, irrespective of it is a on-premise, Spark is mandatory. Okay, those days gone. Hadoop or MapReduce days gone. Let me walk through the next slides. So what is Apache Spark? Okay, this is a definition from official documentation. Apache Spark is a lightning fast unified analytical engine for big data and machine learning. So that is a definition, one line of a definition. It was originally developed at UC Berkeley in 2009. But though it is developed in 2009 in an initial stage, but it getting popular from 2011-12 onwards from RDD concepts 1x, right? It is introduced, RDD concept introduced somewhere in 2011. And people have started using the Spark 2012. Once this 2.x versions came into the market, like data frames and all, so it is becoming so popular. Okay, so fine. What are the benefits, right? Why are we supposed to learn Spark, right? Spark 100x faster than Hadoop MapReduce for larger scale data processing by exporting in memory, computing, and other optimization. Okay, Spark is also fast when data is. See, it doesn't mean that Spark is fast only because of a memory. No, Spark is also fast on disk. We can say 10x faster when we compare with a normal MapReduce on disk. 100x faster when we compare with MapReduce in memory. It supports ANSI SQL, right? There are two things that you ought to understand. DSL, that is domain specific language, that is a default language we're supposed to use as part of writing a Spark code by using a Spark Python. And you can also write the code. You can use the existing knowledge in a SQL and then write the Spark. Okay, so that our feature is very useful for them who want to take some time to learn DSL, that is domain specific language. Instead, they can use Spark SQL. A unified engine. Okay, Spark comes packaged with a large, higher level libraries, including support for SQL queries, streaming data, machine learning, and graph processing. I said right. Spark is not only meant for data engineering related, but also machine learning related, and also graphs processing related. Okay, so one platform for all the streams. Okay, that is why this is the widely used product in the market. Okay, this is also one of the feature advantage with the Spark. Supports structured and structured data and also semi-structured data. Spark SQL works on structured tables and unstructured data such as JSON or images or any whatnot. So all type of the data it will support through domain specific language or through Spark SQL. Though I didn't mention here semi-structured, but it will support semi-structured also. Okay, the largest open source project in data processing. This is the largest data processing tool in the world. I can say processing multiple petabytes of a data on a cluster of over 8,000 nodes. It was tested. Okay, it has quickly become the largest open source community in big data with over 1,000 contributors from 250 plus organizations. Okay, this is the wording which I taken from official documentation, which is there on as and date. Might be figure increased, but this is what we have to understand why we choose a Spark over any other processing engines. If interviewer asks you one question, why should I use Spark? Then you may have to cover these topics also. In addition to features, we will discuss a feature separately in our dedicated session. But these are the benefits which we supposed to pick up the Spark rather going with other execution engines. Okay, Spark works with, as I said, there are popular on-prem system. Spark was in the market with the on-prem almost a decade time. That is Cloudera Hadoop, right? Cloudera Hadoop with a Spark. Many projects, even I also did many projects, the Cloudera Hadoop with Talent. Okay, that is kind of a on-prem. But it was happened till 2019, 20, 21 max. But from 21 or 20 onwards, I can say, 2021, then cloud came into the picture. I mean, getting popular. It was there, but getting popular with all these collaborations, right? So if you see, Spark can work with Amazon EMR. Spark is available Azure HD Insights and Google Data Proc. Okay, as also Databricks. Among these, which one is more popular? Everybody knows, right? Databricks is very popular than other stack. That is why we focus on Databricks platform and leverage Spark features to run our programs. So at the end of the day, you guys supposed to use Databricks with a Spark, not Spark alone. Very less companies might be using Spark with Hadoop, and though if a companies are already having a lot of projects on this stack, they are slowly migrating into cloud. Then they don't have other option. They should go with the Databricks along with Spark, right, on this cloud platform. So what I'm trying to convey here is, it is not important that you have to install a Spark in your local machine and then install Python, install Java, install IDE, then include libraries of Spark and then practice it. Okay, do it. There is no harm. Okay, so those days gone, like you have to create a jar file and then you have to attach all the relevant libraries and then run a program, write a Spark submit command, Spark -submit, and then executor core, memory core, or memory number of executors. I'm not seeing that numbers, or I'm not seeing that way of approach people are doing currently. I used to write that sentences or statements when it was Hadoop with the Talent and Spark. We used shell script to execute our PySpark code by writing Spark submit command. But did you ever see, with your experience, if you have already some experience on database, are we writing Spark submit command? I don't think so, because we are not writing it. Simply we are writing our code in database notebooks and we are executing as part of database workflows or ADF or any other. But I am not seeing that exclusively we are defining number of cores and all. No, we are just attaching the cluster and then Spark or database can able to handle. See, why I'm saying this is, you should not focus much on infra side. Being a developer, you should focus on writing a code. You should focus on understanding the concepts. You should focus on which way current world is moving. That area you have to focus, not waste your time on installing some software on your machines. Why? Because Databricks Community Edition is giving free of cost. You can explore many features. You can just do hands-on whatever, and then take 1 month free subscription again, from Azure or any other cloud platform, and then practice it if there are any premium features. then stop there and crack the interview and then get into the company. They will provide a platform, then you want to do something, you can do it there. This is how you are to approach. Don't waste your time on setting up a Spark cluster in your local machines. That's what I'm thinking. If you already installed, it is well and good, but don't waste much time on this infra site, infra setup. You are not the DevOps guy, you are not the infra guy. In your companies which you are going to work for, they already have some infra guys. They will set up everything for you as a ready-made. You just have to work on the ready-madely available clusters or available platforms. Hope you are getting me what I'm speaking. Let's move forward. So syllabus, guys, this is core, right? The whole entire this class is to discuss syllabus. Let me first move to syllabus. This is a template and which we created syllabus for the PySpark. Um, I will try to cover almost all the topics, and if possible, I will try to cover more also in future. Let us say in these sessions, whatever I committed, we'll try to deliver. If not deliver, I will try to create a video, then add into the existing playlist. Or though if I not covered some topics due to some reason that was not committed, but still, if I get a time in future, I will try to update accordingly. If there is any new feature comes, then I will update that also into this playlist. That is also, you no need to pay extra money for that. Whoever is going to enroll this course can able to get that new features or new videos for free. Okay, let's move. Week one, we are going to cover in detail introduction. Let's say what is big data, monolithic versus distributed system, what is Hadoop and its evolution, Hadoop ecosystem. Why are we covering Hadoop is this is a little important. When you go for interview, you will get a one question, that is Spark replacement of Hadoop. To answer that question, you should have awareness of Hadoop, especially HDFS and MapReduce, and also Yarn. Okay, we will cover HDFS little bit and MapReduce little bit and Yarn little bit as part of Hadoop's ecosystem. And then we'll go with what is Apache Spark, Spark ecosystem, Spark key features, is Spark replacement to Hadoop, why Spark is faster than MapReduce, Spark context versus Spark session, worker nodes, container, executors, unheap memory, off-heap memory, and then garbage collector. Okay, these and all points we will cover as part of week one. Okay, and week two especially will focus on Spark architecture, that is master slave architecture, and we'll focus on when we submit a Spark application, how it executes internally, then cluster mode, client mode, and we will see a differences between cluster mode and client mode, and then memory allocation, how does a Spark manage the memory inside. And then in detail we will discuss how to calculate the number of cores executors memory to submit any Spark application. We will see with a different example. And might be some people aware what are these fat executors, thin executors, and optimally sized executors. Nowadays some people are started asking these questions. I don't think this is that much important, but people are trying to ask this question. I want to cover those topics also, so that you never lose the opportunity if you get any in future. Then third week, key features missing in Apache Spark. Okay, and then as I told you, right, I will focus and again I will leverage the Databricks platform to practice and execute a Spark applications. Okay, that is why we have to understand, right, why I'm going with Databricks. So why not Spark? So that is why key features missing in Apache Spark also we have to discuss. Then Databricks introduction, Databricks key features. Then what are the Delta tables and its features. Then this is very important question. You should aware that data warehouse versus data lake versus lake house. Then I will also walk through Databricks workspace and magic commands and DB utilities, right? These are the minimum knowledge you have to to practice the Spark on Databricks. Okay, and then we will see the very important question. This is the Spark RDD versus data frame versus data sets. We will try to cover some theory on here, creating RDDs and converting RDD to data frame, we will see how it will done. Then creating data frames by using the different ways of selecting schemas. So guys, you might be aware, right? We can define schemas by using different methods: struct field, struct type, and we will also define within the strings. Okay, we will also define this the schemas inside the array or a list. So we will see those, and also we will focus on the creating a data frame and writing a data frame by using different file formats, which are very important. Okay, so all these topics will cover as part of week 3. Okay, and in this week 4 we want to cover what is Spark application, what is Spark jobs and Spark stages, tasks, what are the transformations and actions and lazy evolution, narrow and wide transformations, and what is DAG. Okay, then some of this Spark SQL concepts, like we will also see managed versus external tables, creating a SQL databases and tables in views in Databricks, and viewing the metadata and analyzing the table data. This is one of the interview questions which asked of one of our subscriber in one of the company. We will discuss that also. So reading tables, if there are tables in a uh, let's say in database or tables, then how you create a data frame and do some transformations on it. So we will see. Also we will discuss very important interview question, that is the catalyst optimizer. Okay, so that we will discuss in detail as part of week 4. All right, so week 5 is very important. You should aware, I think majority you guys already know this when you already practice something. So list is very big. These are all predefined functions, guys. These are not UDFs. These are predefined functions, are very much needed to clear a scenario based rounds in interviews, or to work a day to day activities in our companies when you select on our projects, right? So select, call, it, filter, when, with column rename, drop, show, print schema, alias, group by, order by, sort by. Then ascending, descending, like or like, fill in a, rejects functions and contain, starts with, end with, is null, not null, is in, substring, trim. And we'll also see a drop in a concat functions, drop duplicates, then permissive, drop malfont, fail fast, explode, map, flat map, reduce by key, collect, current date, to date, date add, date sab, Unix timestamp, and then to find out the number of columns in a data frames, then we'll have a predefined functions like df.columns, df.tables, df.schema, and then pivot, unpivot, repartition versus colis, and finally Spark partition ID. These are already predefined or pre-built functions inside the Spark. We will try to explore with the practicals. Okay, why we stated these many? Because these are very important when you are doing some a project, or when you are practicing something on a Spark, or when you are trying to answer some scenario based questions. Okay, if I miss anything, I will try to cover. You no need to worry, but I hope I covered a lot many. Which these are the functions we generally use in our day-to-day work. Okay, so majority all this we are using in our applications currently. Okay, so that is why I'm taken into a consideration. So that is about this week 5. Though you feel that okay in week 5 how you cover all these things, we'll try to do our level best, because we are planning to take 2.5 hours. Okay, class. I am hoping I will try to cover in 2.5 hours. Week 6 is very important. Without this, you can't complete your interview or any real-time problems. So different types of joints in Spark. We'll all these hands-on, guys. All these hands-on: inner joint, left joint, right joint, full joint, left semi, and left anti. The beauty of this entire tutorial is not only teaching. You will also get the material what we are explaining, including code, including hands-on code and theory. All our PPTs you are seeing now, PPT, without proper presentation, even I don't like it. So that is why you see my presentations always in a good shape, easy to understand. Okay, and okay, we'll move back to agenda. Week 6, We'll cover all kind of joins. It's very very important to implement a project or SCDs. What is AS64 function usage in Spark? We will cover as a practicals. Union versus union all, working with window functions, row number, rank, dense rank, aggregation function, that is sum, average, count, min, max, and analytical functions, lead, lag, first, and last. Okay. Also, we will cover how to create and use ADF, user defined function, in Spark. Implementation of data security or data masking, very very important, guys. If interview is not asking this question, I think they might not aware much on the data masking, because it is very important. We are going to cover as part of week 6 with a practical. Okay. And you tell me, they without 7th week agenda we complete our course and also our interview. So this is kind of a performance optimization related caching. We will see caching and persist, when to use cache, when to use persist, or when not to use these features. Okay. And broadcast join and shuffle sort merge join. Then we'll also try to understand the query plan, how a Spark internally creates a query plan. And then we'll see a dynamic partition pruning, how it works, adaptive query execution, what exactly is that, how come it is useful to fix the data skewness issue. Then we'll also see the predicate pushed on with the example. Then salting, what is the salting techniques that generally people will use for part of performance tuning. Then partitioning and bucketing we will see, and accumulators and broadcast variables we will cover. If you notice, vacuum, optimize, z order, liquid clustering, all these things I did not cover here because those are Databricks topics. Those are Databricks features. I already covered these as part of our Mastering Databricks course. I strongly recommend you guys should learn Mastering Databricks also. Okay, along with this course. Its choice is yours based on your requirement. You can opt for the courses which you want. Okay, this session is very very important, guys. I'm saying you will get for sure questions. uh, all we will implement like a practicals, and also wherever it is necessary I will try to cover theory, but majority case in practicals only. Okay. Week 8 is again the important Spark structure streaming. You might heard this wording like enforcing schema and write, or evolving schema to accommodate changing data. Right. So we will see a Spark structure streaming with manual schema evolution, Spark structure streaming with automatic schema evolution. Once we get that knowledge and the previous week's knowledge, then we have to implement some demo project, one sample project, by using Spark and Databricks, where I want to cover in that use case STD1, STD2 also, because nowadays this is very important, right? We will try to cover full load and then STD1, STD2. Okay, we will try to capture those as part of our use case, which I'm going to explain. So total 8 weeks agenda, and bonus, guys, 100 plus into question and answers we'll try to provide by end of this the course. Okay. um, so that you can assume, okay, after completing this course, how many questions or answers you are able to answer. Okay, those kind of idea you will definitely get into your mind. Okay. So we'll try to give you question come answers as a bonus. Okay. uh, right. We'll discuss more on this on the bonus, but as of now you can treat this as a complementary. Okay. So total 8 weeks, a huge syllabus, and I did not cover unwanted stop, outdated stop, and I am covering only current market we are using in the companies, and to clear interviews also I focused more. Okay. So these are just tutorials. Don't think this is a project. Okay, this is not the project. This is just tutorials where we cover all the basics and intermediate knowledge and the transformations knowledge, and end-to-end knowledge in Spark for data engineers. Okay. So I will come back to the sheet if you required during our Q&A session after this PPT presentation. But let me go back to our presentation and complete rest of the slides, which I have few, and then I will open for Q&A. Okay. So same thing, guys. You can go to cleverstudies.in, and it is freely available. Entire this PPT, whatever you are seeing, and also the curriculum just now I said. Okay. So you can explore by your own. Who can learn Spark? So guys, this is standard. Students aiming to work in the data domain, aspiring data engineers, IT professional looking to enhance their Spark knowledge, IT employees from other discipline wanting to transition to the data engineering domain, then data engineers preparing for interviews. Okay, so these guys can opt for this course to get a more knowledge. Okay, the prerequisite to learn Spark, only one, that is basics of SQL and Python. Don't ask me, because guys, I can able to cover SQL and Python, that doesn't matter. But thing is, what I feel is SQL and Python, whatever is available in the YouTube or a market, are sufficient to learn Spark. I'm the instructor to enter this course. You want to know about me a little bit, right? So, working in the IT industry since 2014. Uh, I'm the founder of Clever Studies YouTube channel. With that, you guys are already aware. Then I'm a content creator, instructor, mentor, and also I will try to take one-on-one calls and automate. I'm teaching since 2020 and trained thousands of data engineers, data engineering aspirants through our website or um, YouTube channels, direct one-to-one discussions. Published content on tech stacks such as Spark, Databricks, Azure, SQL, Python, and Hadoop on our YouTube channel, and also platform. And the list will increase going forward. Okay. All right. So this is about myself. So if you are new for this course or for me, then I request you to please go through our Clever Studies YouTube channel or platform. Then you come to know how I can able to teach. This is a small intro about me, and might be you have little questions, right? I already captured few. So these are the questions that I can say. But on top of it, if you have any other questions, I will take it shortly. Just wait for a few more minutes. What may be the total course duration? Okay, and what is the live class timings, and is this course lifetime validity? If you get any doubts during the preparation of this course, to whom we have to connect, and what is the course fee, from where to enroll? Okay, where can I get this presentation and course syllabus? Let's go one by one. First question answer is, we are estimating 20 plus hours, because we don't know, right? Sometimes um, we may increase one more session also, we don't know. Because if you notice, whoever joined our Databricks course, initially we estimated one or two sessions less, but later during the execution of that course, it took a lot of time to do hands-on and especially performance optimization. So we introduced, or we conducted one more of session without any extra charge. So we never know, whatever you are seeing the content, I assume it will take 8 classes. If it is more than that, might be I take one more class as an extra if it is required, without charging extra amount. Okay. Next, what are the timings? I said, right, 8 weeks. This time, we're not going to have two classes in a weekends, because you know, right? I am the one who supposed to teach. Never mind, I can able to teach Saturday, Sunday also, but I'm really sorry that I am currently working. I won't get that much time to prepare notes, prepare for class. So I have to sit at late nights after completing my office work, and then prepare myself, right? So in case of, if I don't get a time, at least I should have a 1 day time to prepare for Sunday's class, right? That is why Saturday I'm not taking a class. So I'm going with only Sunday one class, that too 2.5 hours. Right, 8:30 a.m. IST to 11 a.m. IST. I'm planning to take 2.5 hours class. You have to be ready for that. So when it starts from 14th July. If you are going to enroll, okay, you have to fix your calendar for next 2 months. Only Sundays, that too 2.5 hours. Okay, 2.5 hours, 30 minutes here and there. Okay, so weekly one class, 8 weeks we are going to cover, right? Many people are getting doubt. Okay, I don't think that I have to limit the course duration or a validity. It's fine, guys, you take it. Okay, so we are giving a lifetime access. You can take the leverage of that option. Okay, no worries. And even if you miss something, like if you miss online class, So no need to worry. Within 1 or 2 days after completing the online class, all the videos will be present inside this course. You can refer it. But I strongly recommend please to join online class, because live class, so that if you have any questions, then and there itself you can get the answers, right? Or else you have to wait some more time when you go through the recorded sessions, correct? But yeah, you no need to worry when in any case due to some personal or official issues, if you are not able to join, then still fine, you can go ahead and see our recorded sessions for the last week which was happened. Okay, if you get, okay, I told you, right, if you get any doubts, you can we have a dedicated WhatsApp groups, two groups. One group is already full with 1025 members. Second group is almost I think 400 members. So the second group is also filling. I given all the links in our next slide. uh, so you can go ahead and join our uh, WhatsApp groups, or we can say Telegram group, and email and LinkedIn. There are many ways you can connect with us. Okay. And what is the course fee and where to enroll, guys? The course fee may vary based on the time. Um, so that is why I didn't mention in this slide. But those who are interested, um, go to our website, cleverstudies.in. You get to know many things. And where can I get the presentation and course syllabus? Well, so it is available, right? I told you, including this session. This is free session, right? This session also will be available on our YouTube, will be available on our course platform for free of cost. So how many you will get it? You will get it three. One is PPT, what you are seeing here, and the second one is course curriculum, and third one is enter this video. And let me cover the last slide. So, guys, as I said, these are the social media appearance. YouTube channel, I given a website link, then WhatsApp link. You know, you simply click this link and wait for a few minutes. Any of our admins will allow you to join this group. I request you don't request group one because group one is full already. So better use group two as of now. Uh, Okay, Telegram group also given. Then email, if you have any concerns or anything you want to send, try to utilize the email. And LinkedIn, you can follow me on LinkedIn. And if you want to have a one-to-one session, okay, you can schedule a call with me on TopMate. So that link also I given. So I'm able to cover whatever I wish.